AI and agents are going to fundamentally change the way that we interact with the internet. At least in Silicon Valley, it's fairly well understood that the concept of websites is going to be like rotary phones of having to type in a URL address. And so where the future is one where agents are able to go out across the internet, programmatically pull information from different sources, and then deliver it to you in a programmatic new interface.
Alrighty, everybody, what is going on? Welcome back to another CYPRX video breakdown. In today's video, we're going to be jumping into the interconnected webs, showing you all that Ripple is heavily involved with this new niche, and that is AI agents. We're going to be piecing together fundamentals and video clips to you guys, showing you all Ripple's involvement. So if you hold the digital asset XRP, make sure that you pay close attention to today's video breakdown, as this might be a lengthy one, but we're going to be diving into fundamentals, video clips. So if you enjoyed today's video breakdown, smash that thumbs up button and subscribe. Share this video with a friend or family member and wake them up to the transformative wave in which we are currently living through. So as of right now, before we get into the fundamentals, it is no secret that both AI and crypto have been making waves individually, but now they're merging into something even more transformative. We're seeing enter the scene AI agents, not bots, not simple scripts, but autonomous evolving pieces of software that are capable of independent decision making. If that sounds like science fiction to you, you're not alone. Trust and believe, when I first heard about AI agents, it was like, what the heck is going on? But trust that this is real. It's already starting to reshape the crypto industry in ways that we're just beginning to grasp. So we're going to start to cover this topic and show you guys some of these interconnected webs here at CYPRX. So let's just talk about AI agents versus bots and what the difference is. Let's clear these things up. So agents, or AI agents, are not just smarter bots. While bots follow simple instructions like scrapping websites or executing pre-programmed trades, AI agents are entirely different beasts. Here is the simplest way, from my personal perspective, to break this down. Bots are static, they're predictable, and they're task-driven. They do what they are programmed to do and nothing more. AI agents are autonomous, they're adaptable, they're dynamic, they can make decisions and learn from outcomes, and they can also interact with other agents. They can also even create new workflows. They are built to perform tasks independently without relying on human oversight. And that is the massive difference. So for crypto, this means AI agents can handle everything from executing trades to managing decentralized funds for you. And they do it with relentless efficiency, operating 24/7. Okay. So that is why I'm bringing this to everybody's attention, especially my followers. If you're not paying attention to AI agents and you're invested in digital assets like Ripple's XRP, you need to be paying attention to. And after today's video breakdown, this stuff is going to blow your mind. Okay, so let's share screen. Let's get into today's fundamentals. Again, if you enjoy these video breakdowns, smash that thumbs up button and subscribe to the platform. We do appreciate the love and the support. These videos do take time to make, and this research does take time to dive into behind the scenes. Okay, shout out to the CYPRX researchers as well. They're always constantly dropping gems. If you don't follow them over on X, non-biased, non-opinionated research, make sure that you guys go do so. They're always dropping some of the best documents from some of the world's leading organizations, showing you all insights into this digital transformation that, again, are non-biased, non-opinionated, and just research-based. So we're going to be getting into this platform called Skyfire. We'll full circle back to this platform, and we're also going to be playing some video clips from both the co-founders of this platform. Before we even get into that, okay, they are building out such a massive interconnected web right now behind the scenes, and they are literally dropping little tiny gems to show you guys that this is happening and that Ripple is heavily involved, regardless if you like Ripple, the company, or not, or you hold the digital asset XRP or not. I'm here to just show you guys some of the interconnected webs behind the scenes that the mainstream media is never going to bring to your attention. So Brad Garlinghouse, as we know, especially if you're in the Ripple community, this is probably one of the biggest pictures ever broadcasted in 2025, and will go down in history, in my personal opinion. 6.5 million views here. Brad Garlinghouse with Stuart Alderaldi taking a picture of President Donald Trump, or taking a picture with President Donald Trump, excuse me. And so fast forward now to, what's coming up in the next consecutive couple of days, as of time of recording this video, is the World Economic Forum Davos event, where Trump is set to appear virtually at the World Economic Forum after his inauguration and speak and address, the individual World Economic Forum next week. Okay, depending on when you're watching this video, because I don't know when I'm going to get it out. This is massive. All right. And again, this is going to play a role in this level playing field that they're building behind the scenes and Ripple's involvement with this. Now, it's not just Ripple. There's many other organizations out there, but I thought that the way that I'd introduce AI agents to you all on the CYPRX platform is by showing you guys that these ISO 222 compliant organizations and digital assets are focused on AI agents as well. And so it's not some meme coin hype. It's not some new trendy wave. It is unfolding at a rapid pace. And I'm going to show you guys how some of the world's largest organizations, not only in the world, but also in the digital asset space, are telling you all this to be the case. Okay. So that way you guys take this information and hopefully run with it and do deeper dives yourselves, or join a like-minded community like ours here at CYPRX, where we do this research for you consistently, time and time again, day after day, week after week in our private Discord. Okay. Fast forward, you guys can check out this annual Davos meeting. It's happening the 20th through the 24th, January 2025 in Davos, Switzerland. Okay. So that is up and coming. Now, the World Economic Forum just released this back in December 2024. So it's relatively new. You can see the date, December 16th, 2024. Title of this fundamental piece reads, AI agents can empower human potential while navigating risks, right? We already know Ripple's involvement with the World Economic Forum. I don't have to go down that rabbit hole. If you're new to crypto and you've never heard about that, just go do research. Ripple being a World Economic Forum partner and so on and so forth. Brad Garlinghouse speaking at multiple World Economic Forum events, especially last year, was a banger of an event where Brad Garlinghouse spoke on stage and said a lot of bullish things about the digital asset landscape, but that is not our focus today. Here in this little tiny fundamental piece, just reading the top of it, it says, artificial intelligence has already become an integral part of our daily lives, influencing everything from the way that we shop to how we communicate. And among the most transformative developments in this field are AI agents, autonomous systems capable of sensing, learning, and acting upon their environments. They are on course to transform industries, enhance efficiencies, and tackle complex societal challenges such as healthcare and education. So anybody that is knocking AI agents or saying that there's some scam or that they're going to go away or that you should not be paying attention to them, you're arguing up against some of the world's largest organizations that are telling you to pay attention. So take that into consideration. Now, shout out to 801XRP. He's always dropping valuable content. If you don't follow this individual on X, make sure that you guys go do so. He's always giving me good insights into research that the mainstream never covers. And here, he posted a fundamental piece from the World Economic Forum in collaboration with Capgemini. He said here, Ripple XRP fam, the WEF or the World Economic Forum in collaboration with Capgemini dropped this white paper in December 2024, Navigating the AI Frontier, a primer on the evolution and impact of AI agents. So keep in mind Brad Garlinghouse's interconnected web with the World Economic Forum and so on and so forth, and Ripple's interconnectedness with the World Economic Forum as we progress. And I show you guys what Ripple is invested in, okay? So just reading through 801XRP's post and how he covered some highlights from this report. Okay. In this report, you can see right here, this is the report, the World Economic Forum, Navigating the AI Frontier, a primer on the evolution and impact of AI agents. This came out December 2024 in collaboration with Capgemini. Okay. Let's just read through 801XRP's highlights of this. And the reason, again, why I'm covering this is because if you go on Google right now, right, and you just search, like, let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. If you just go on Google and you type in, I don't know, Ripple, I'll share my screen here in just a second, Ripple AI agents, XRP, okay, you can kind of see what's trending. Look at this stuff. Nobody is talking about what I'm going to show you guys today. If you just look at the top trendy videos of all the, manual retail investors and the mainstream influencers out there, nobody is going to show you what I'm about to show you today. Okay, this is massive. So pay attention to detail. I'm showing you guys that not a lot of people are talking about what I'm going to share with you. So back to this report, okay, key takeaways from this white paper, December 2024, Navigating the AI Frontier, a primer on the evolution and impact of AI agents. The World Economic Forum's white paper highlights the evolution of AI agents and their transformative role in multi-agent systems, or the MAS. MAS multi-agent systems consist of independent AI agents collaborating, competing, or negotiating to achieve collective goals. These systems can handle complex tasks, adapt dynamically, and improve efficiency by distributing workloads. And then down here, he talks about how MASs, or multi-agent systems, align seamlessly with digital assets, blockchain, and DLT by leveraging these technologies as the foundational infrastructure for secure, transparent, and decentralized coordination. How blockchain provides a trustless environment where agents can record decisions, execute transactions, and interact autonomously with smart contracts, enforcing rules and facilitating real-time value transfer. Digital assets like XRP act as the bridge for instant settlement and tokenized incentives, enabling agents to collaborate across global systems efficiently. Now, some people will be like, what? How does XRP even fit in this? That document doesn't say anything about XRP. Pause right there before you judge anything that this document says. And let me show you guys Ripple's involvement to solidify that they are 110% focused on AI agents, okay? And utilizing digital assets like XRP to pretty much maximize AI agents' potential in exactly what 801 XRP is saying here, all right? This is insane. So as we continue down this rabbit hole, and just to solidify some things, I even in Chat PDF typed this in by asking Chat PDF, can you explain in a simple paragraph what role AI agents will play when it comes to digital assets and why it's so important that digital asset investors pay attention to AI agent developments. And here, Chat PDF said, AI agents are set to play a crucial role in management and optimization of digital assets by enhancing decision-making, automating trading processes, and providing personalized investment insights. And this is going to play an important role when we get into the video clips. As these agents become more advanced, they can analyze vast amounts of data in real time, identify market trends, and execute trades with greater efficiency than human investors. For digital asset investors, staying informed about AI agents' developments is essential, as these technologies can significantly impact market dynamics, improve investment strategies, and ultimately influence the value of their assets. Understanding how AI agents operate will help investors navigate the evolving landscape of digital assets more effectively. Okay. Now, with that being said, Capgemini, in collaboration with the World Economic Forum, Capgemini, if you don't know, is a global leader in consulting, technology services, and digital transformation. And they also just recently mentioned Ripple in their World Report Series document 2025 Payments Velocity Meet Value. If you search Ripple in this document here, you can see this is the document by Capgemini Research Institute. You come right down here and it says World Payments Report Series, capturing payments evolution since the beginning of the 21st century. And right here, it actually talks about Ripple launching in 2012 to 2013, launch of blockchain-based payment systems in 2012, enabling real-time cross-border payments through initiatives like Ripple. So I just thought that that was interesting. Again, just to make interconnected webs behind the scenes, to show you guys that large organizations like Capgemini are talking about Ripple as well in their documents via their 2025, recent updates. Okay. Anyways, shout out to the CYPRX researchers for this document here. They posted this 2025 tech trends document from CB Insights. Okay. This is massive, where CB Insights unveils 2025 tech trends and talks about 15 key trends shaping the future. And one of the primary trends that they talk about in this report is AI agents. Interestingly enough, in one little tiny snippet of this report, it talks about how crypto is emerging as the first AI payment rail. And it talks about early movers of this platform called Skyfire, right? And then right here, what I noticed is it says, select Skyfire investors. And if you notice the names, it says Coinbase is an investor, Ripple is an investor, and Circle is an investor. So I was like, what is this Skyfire company? What is this? Who is this? What the heck is this? And I want to learn more, right? If I see that Ripple is an investor, Circle is an investor, some of the biggest names in the game, including Coinbase, are investors in this organization, I want to know who the heck is involved in this, okay? And so look at this. It says right underneath of that, the individuals, the CEO and co-founder of this organization, Skyfire, are actually previous Ripple employees. Right underneath of that, you can see previous experience. It says that Amir, I'm not going to butcher his last name, Amir S., the co-founder of this platform called Skyfire, was the VP of product services at Ripple. Craig DeWhite was also a senior product manager at Ripple and is the co-founder of this platform, Skyfire. If you guys just want to go and double check that, here's Craig DeWhite's LinkedIn profile. If you scroll right down here, you can see he worked at Ripple for 7 years, right? And then we have this gentleman here, Amir S. Like I said, I'm not going to butcher his last name. He worked at Ripple for 3 years, all right? So I'm showing you guys these interconnected webs. Now, what is Skyfire? This is insane, people. This is what I'm trying to show you guys, that nobody in the Ripple XRP community is talking about this, at least from what I've seen. This is to show you guys that as a Ripple XRP investor, you should also be paying attention to AI agents, because what is Ripple doing? They are paying attention to AI agents. Today, Skyfire Systems Incorporating announced the launch of the world's first payment network built to enable fully autonomous transactions across AI agents. This is coming from Skyfire. LLMs, data platforms, service providers, and other goods and services, Skyfire creates an essential operating layer, delivering critical missing components for AI commerce, including secure wallet access, verifiable agent identity, and open payment protocol for service requests, purchasing decisions, and instant transactions without human intervention. That is insane. It says here AI agents are brand new customer bases for businesses and game changing opportunities. Agentic AI commerce will surpass every payment innovation that we have known, from credit cards to PayPal. Our research indicates the market size of AI agents to commerce alone can reach 46 billion over the next 3 years, said Amar S. Like I said, I'm not going to butcher that last name, the CEO and co-founder of Skyfire, which we now know previously worked at Ripple. Today, AI agents can't be served, unable to make or receive payments without human help. We see a future where millions of AI agents transact globally and autonomously through Skyfire, driving new revenue streams and transforming the way business is done. That is massive, people. Smash that thumbs up button and subscribe. Nobody in the Ripple XRP community is talking about this partnership and this investment from Ripple, okay? Then another quote here says, the infrastructure opportunity for AI agents is massive and new developments will drive advancements in Web3 across applications, said Michael Arrington of Arrington Capital, who is an investor in Skyfire. Has identified a very critical need to, at this point in time, assemble a team that has revolutionized payments before, understands the needs of the market deeply, and is moving fast enough to become the industry standard before traditional payment players have a chance to catch up. And again, they're talking about this platform, Skyfire. We've seen this story play out with the likes of PayPal and Stripe and are excited to see what Skyfire is going to accomplish next. Keep in mind, again, the reason why I'm even showing you all this is because Ripple is investing in this platform. And I just showed you guys the interconnected web, right? World Economic Forum talking about AI agents, right? 801 XRP putting this out, talking about XRP being utilized by AI agents and web wallets and DLT and all these things, right? Blockchain, DLT, leveraging these new technologies as a foundational structure for secure, transparent, decentralized foundations. This is insane. And we already know, right? Brad Garlinghouse is in, like, you cannot make this stuff up, people. Trump, Brad Garlinghouse, they talked about a level playing field. If you guys have watched all of our previous video breakdowns, I've laid that on the table. Brad Garlinghouse talking about DeFi, decentralized exchanges being utilized and implemented worldwide. Trump coming out as a supporter of DeFi, and Trump Jr. going on to mention how, you know, DeFi is the way that our founding fathers would have liked to see this financial system, as it creates a fair financial system. You cannot make this stuff up. I'm literally showing you guys the interconnected web behind the scenes. AI agents and DeFi are that level playing field. So now that we've heard a little bit about what Skyfire is, let's listen to these two ex-Ripple representatives, the co-founders and CEO of Skyfire. I'm going to play just a couple of video clips. Shout out to Arrington Capital. Shout out to the CYPRX researchers for sharing this video clip here. This video, just to show you guys, again, proof in the pudding, nobody's talking about this. This video breakdown was uploaded 4 months ago, so it's relatively new and only has 88 freaking views, people. Smash that thumbs up button and subscribe. Proof that we are showing you guys information that nobody is paying attention to. As a matter of fact, you can't even save this video breakdown. It's insane that not a lot of people are like, why does this video not have thousands upon thousands of views? Think about that. It's because everybody's attention is distracted. Everybody's attention is distracted to price projections, immediate short-term gratification, short wins, quick fixes, right? Whatever other bullcrap mainstream attention grabbing things are out there. This is the stuff that you need to be paying attention to. This is the stuff that the large investors, the big organizations are tapping in and paying attention to. So sit back, relax. I'm just going to play a couple of different video clips and highlights from this video. Again, if you guys have enjoyed this video breakdown, smash that thumbs up button and subscribe if you stuck around for the entirety of this. If this has blown your mind and shown you guys, dang, I'm a Ripple XRP investor, and I had no idea that Ripple was heavily in bed with AI agents and organizations, and even having two ex-Ripple executives build out this company, Skyfire, who was literally building out an infrastructure layer for AI agents. Okay. This is massive. This is massive. This 110% proves that ISO 222 investors, or investors in digital assets that are ISO 222 compliant, should be paying attention to AI agents. Okay. So with that being said, sit back, relax. Let's enjoy some of these video clips.
AI agent and have it just do all my dirty work. Can you walk us through what it is specifically?
Yeah, you can think of us as a visa for AI. And what it allows AI agents to hold balances, to make payments, and then also receive payments for the services that they deliver. So we are built on top of digital dollars as USDC that these agents have access to within a wallet. What's really cool about what we built is this integrates a proof of payment as part of an API call. So we're using the payment piece as actual authorization into the APIs, which means that now any AI anywhere in the world can access and pay on demand to an existing API in exchange for that service back. What we're seeing today happen is you have a number of developers who are using this to go out and pay for access to the hundreds of different models, more growing every single day, so they can pay 1/10 of a cent to access a brand new model that does a very specific thing on an on-demand basis without having to have a pre-existing account at that model or that service. So like, why can't you just do it on a credit card today? Well, credit cards are pretty difficult to use in this manner. And the reason is number one, you have a minimum amount that you can actually pay with a credit card. And so it's about $5, the absolute minimum that you can do. But in reality, these agents need to be able to go out and in some cases do 1/10 of a cent or even 1/millionth of a cent to access a model and pay for that. So you can't do that with a credit card. Just function. The second piece is, how do agents actually have access to a credit card? Agents are these autonomous entities that exist digitally that are going out and doing things, but they don't have birth certificates. They don't have driver's licenses. So it's really hard for an AI agent to walk into a bank and get a credit card permission for it. So it can't have its own credit card, which means it has to use yours. And without the guardrails that programmable money has, it's kind of scary giving an AI agent just your credit card to go out and spend it. And on top of that, if you're a developer and you've worked in payments, you know how difficult it is to manage things like PCI compliance and to navigate all these human-centric guidelines that have been put around cards, like the CVC code and the banking protections of like getting text messages to permission payments. And just that whole system is designed for humans from the ground up over the last 75 years. And what Skyfire has done is built on completely new rails using digital assets and programmable money to allow these agents direct control to pay for the services that they need on an on-demand basis.
That is absolutely massive. He literally just said that Skyfire is like the Visa for AI agents. Okay. They're literally building out these new rails for AI agents to be able to integrate with digital assets effectively, seamlessly, and securely. That is freaking massive. And these are literally 2 ex-Ripple representatives sitting right in front of you, building this out. Like, this is so monumental. So that was the first video clip. The next one I want you guys to listen to, they say that, you know, number one video clip, because I'm going to play them back to back, that huge transformations are taking place, that in the future, millions of AI agents will exist, and that some of the largest organizations on the face of this planet are well aware that this is taking place. So just take a second and listen to what they say here.
Just in terms of the scale of the market, what we see happening is a fundamental change in the way that software is going to be sold in general. I think we had the explosion of mainframes back in the day, which then moved over to the SaaS subscriptions in terms of how software is sold. And now with the advent of agents, we're seeing a transformation in the way software is going to be sold. Again, it's not going to be SaaS-based, which is really about humans paying for those subscriptions. It's going to be on-demand access by these agents. And these agents are going to be millions of them. And there's more of them created every single day that both need the ability to go out, find these services and pay for them, and also monetize their own services. And so when you think about the scale of this opportunity, it's the same scale as like software. And so when you think about the scale of this opportunity, it's the same scale as like software, because this is the future of how these businesses are going to monetize and how software is accessed.
How ready do you think that most companies that have a SaaS model right now, do you think they're aware of this change that's coming?
Definitely they're aware. Not all of them, but you have CEOs like Aaron Levy from Box, making comments on Twitter and talking about how every single software company needs to be ready for this new future. You have Brian Armstrong and other CEOs similar to him also saying the same things, where AI agents are going to be a customer of enterprises, and that means that you have to have new pricing, and you have to be ready to be able to actually sell your services in this on-demand fashion. And that's really where we see the big opportunity, is that there's really no financial layer that supports that, because it has to happen instantly, and it has to be in this new form where a lot of times these transactions are much smaller. That's the reality of how it will work in the future.
So the reason why I wanted to play that video clip is so that way you guys hear it directly from these representatives, that these large enterprises and businesses are well aware of what's happening. So as a manual retail investor, again, look at this video, 88 views. They're telling you guys that these large organizations are aware. Follow the money, right? As manual retail investors, shouldn't we adapt and change with the moving tides? If we just heard that all these businesses and large organizations are well aware of AI agents, doesn't that mean that we on the opposite side of the spectrum as a retail participant should be involved in getting educated on AI agents? So do us a favor, smash that thumbs up button and subscribe. As always, showing you guys the realest information. I won't keep you guys any longer. We've gone on for about 26 minutes now. Many blessings to you all. I wanted to introduce AI agents to the CYPRX YouTube, and I wanted to introduce it in a way that shows you guys that some of the organizations that you already know and are heavily involved with and invested in are the ones building out this new infrastructure for AI agents to run seamlessly integrated with digital assets and blockchain crypto rails behind the scenes. And this is the stuff that not a lot of mainstream influencers or even mainstream platforms are talking about. So as always, bringing you guys the realest information. If you guys want a constant flow of information on these topics here that we've talked about and discussed today, documents, research that never reaches the mainstream, then definitely consider tapping into our private Discord. Our CYPRX researchers are always on top of this stuff, always sharing documents and video clips that go relatively unnoticed to the mainstream eye. If you guys want access to that, you can head over to CYPRXtrading.com. You can tap into our private Discord. We would love to have you in the private community. With that being said, many blessings to you guys. As always, be cognizant out there, be aware, and I will see you all in the next video breakdown.